Welcome to Denmark, a small Scandinavian country with a big heart. This is the land of happiness, design, and fairy tales. A place where cozy cafes meet royal castles, where bicycles outnumber cars, and where modern life blends perfectly with nature and history. Denmark is calm, clean, and beautifully balanced. It is a country that teaches the world how to live simply, think creatively, and care deeply. So today, we begin our journey through Denmark, the heart of Scandinavia. When you first arrive in Denmark, the air feels different, fresh, light, and peaceful. People move with purpose, but without hurry. There is order, but also warmth. You notice how well everything works, say the buses, the trains, the bicycles, and even the streetlights seem to cooperate perfectly. That's because Denmark is built on trust, respect, and thoughtful design. Every corner of this country reflects care and attention to detail. Here, simplicity is beauty, and comfort is a way of life. Our journey begins in Copenhagen, the capital city and the pride of Denmark. Copenhagen is full of color, creativity, and charm. Start your morning at Nyhavn, the famous harbor lined with bright 17th century houses. You can enjoy a hot coffee, taste a Danish pastry, and watch boats drifting slowly on the calm water. This is the most photographed place in Denmark, and for good reason. From Nyhavn, walk to Amalienborg Palace, where the Danish royal family lives. Every day at noon, you can see the changing of the guards, a beautiful display of tradition and discipline. A few minutes away stands Rosenborg Castle, surrounded by green gardens and filled with treasures from Denmark's royal past. Don't miss the Little Mermaid statue by the sea. Small, gentle, and iconic. She represents the soul of Denmark, inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's famous fairy tale. When evening falls, head to Tivoli Gardens, one of the oldest amusement parks in the world. It sparkles with thousands of lights, soft music, and joyful laughter. Tivoli is not just a park, it's a magical place that connects generations. In Copenhagen, old and new live together in harmony. You'll see historic buildings beside modern architecture, and quiet canals beside busy cafes, and everywhere you'll find bicycles, the symbol of Danish life. Now let's talk about Danish food, simple, fresh, and full of flavor. Start your day with a crispy, buttery pastry called wienerbrød. For lunch, try Merebetat, an open-faced sandwich made with dark rye bread, decorated with fish, eggs, or roast beef. Each one looks like a small piece of art. Denmark is also home to some of the best restaurants in the world. Noma and Geranium have earned international awards for their creative dishes using local ingredients. But even the smallest cafe offers high quality and care in every meal. Visit the Torv Holland Market in Copenhagen, where fresh cheese, seafood, fruit, and chocolate fill the air with delicious smells. Danish food is not about showing off, it's about celebrating nature and togetherness. Denmark's history is rich and full of royal legends. Across the country, ancient castles stand as proud reminders of the past. Kronborg Castle in Helsingør is one of the most famous. It has the setting of Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, and a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. Walk through its long halls and feel the stories that live in its walls. Next, visit Frederiksborg Castle in Hillerød, surrounded by lakes and beautiful gardens. Inside, you can see portraits of kings, queens, and national heroes. Another fairytale castle, Igaskov, stands on the island of Funen. It's surrounded by water and gardens that seem to come straight out of a dream. These castles are not just monuments, they are living chapters of Denmark's story. Long before the kings and queens, Denmark was the land of Vikings. These brave sailors explored, traded, and shaped much of Europe's early history. In Roskilde, you can visit the Viking Ship Museum. Here, ancient ships recovered from the sea are displayed with great care. You can even step aboard a replica and imagine sailing across northern waters 1,000 years ago. The Viking story is not only about war, it's about courage, craftsmanship, and discovery. That same spirit of adventure still lives in the Danish people today. Beyond the cities, Denmark's countryside is calm and green. On the Jutland Peninsula, long sandy beaches meet the wild North Sea. At Skøyen, to seas, the North Sea and the Baltic Sea touch each other, creating a magical line of meeting waves. In the middle of Denmark lies Funen, known as the Garden of Denmark. It's full of orchards, meadows, and small farms that paint the land with natural beauty. Further east, Bornholm Island rises from the Baltic Sea with cliffs, forests, and medieval round churches. It's a favorite place for artists and nature lovers. Wherever you go, you'll feel how much Danes respect their environment. Wind turbines turn slowly across the horizon, and cities are filled with parks and gardens. Here, nature and people live side by side in perfect balance. While Copenhagen is the heart, other Danish cities give the country its soul. Aarhus, the second largest city, is young, creative, and full of art. Visit the Aarhus Museum and walk through the rainbow-colored glass bridge on its roof for a view like no other. Odense, the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen, is filled with charm and storytelling. Every street seems to whisper the spirit of his famous fairy tales. In the north, Aalborg offers music, modern art, and festivals that bring life to the streets all year round. Each city adds a different color to Denmark's cultural painting, calm, artistic, and full of community spirit. What truly makes Denmark special is not just what you see, but how people live. The Danish lifestyle is centered on a beautiful idea called *hygge*. Hygge means warmth, coziness, and contentment. It's the joy of lighting candles on a rainy night, sharing food with friends, or enjoying a quiet cup of tea by the window. Danes believe happiness comes from simple things. They value balance between work and family, between ambition and relaxation. Education is free, healthcare is strong, and trust among people is high. That's why Denmark often ranks as one of the happiest countries in the world. Happiness here is not about wealth, it's about peace of mind and a sense of belonging. As our journey through Denmark comes to an end, we carry with us a feeling of calm and gratitude. Denmark shows that happiness is not about having more, but about appreciating what we already have. It's found in a bicycle ride through Copenhagen, in a walk along the windy coast, or in the glow of a candle at night. This country teaches us to live simply, love deeply, and care gently for the world around us. So when you visit Denmark, don't just see it, feel it. Let its quiet beauty, kind people, and thoughtful design inspire your heart. Denmark is not just a destination, it's an experience, a reminder that joy lives in simplicity. Welcome to Denmark, the land where happiness truly feels at home.